Yo. All right. Yeah. We back. Hey, subscribe to Hold the Mayo. If this your first time watching the Hold the Mayo call-in show, HTM Live, subscribe to this YouTube station. This show is also on Apple and Spotify if you want to subscribe to that. This show is presented by Burkhardt Air Conditioning, Heating, Generators, anything electrical. Give them a call, 985-626-7741, or go to burkhardtsair.com. Shout out to the good folks at Burkhardt. They even got me they got me a Burkhardt hat. Any company that's willing to go this far with the advertising, you got to put your trust in them. These motherfuckers mean business, right? So next time you need your AC fixed or you need a generator, you know who to call. Burkhardt, the big cap guys. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna figure it all. If they could get me this hat, they're gonna fix your fucking air condition. And that's just the truth. Burkhardt AC, heating, electrical, and generator. You get a generator for under $4 a day from Burkhardt. Think about that. Think about what you spend $4 a day on. It's sick. It's sickening. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo. Next time you're in the grocery store, don't even hesitate. I know there's a lot of Mayo advertising going on all over the country, but just don't forget who's always been there for you since 1927. Blue Plate. Since 1927. Blue Plate's been there. A New Orleans family tradition. It's always Blue Plate. It'll always be Blue Plate. Make sure you buy Blue Plate Mayo next time you're in the grocery store. I got merchandise, htmsports.com/shop. Check it out. I got very little merchandise left, but whatever's left, I can promise you it's worth it. We back live tonight, obviously, to talk about the Saints for the most part. Call me about anything, but obviously we talking about the Saints who are making bold moves, and we just got the news before dinner last night that the Saints have restructured Derek Carr, which means just an evil spirit just came over me before I was about to say this, but means Derek Carr will more than likely, barring a miracle, be the Saints quarterback this upcoming season. Spread quarters, you live.
Hey, Devin, glad you're back. I was really excited about a new coach and getting rid of Dennis Allen and Kellen Moore, but it's very apparent that this team is going nowhere with Mickey Loomis coming out in these press conferences saying that they got a winning quarterback in Derek Carr. He ain't been a winner for 12 fucking seasons. I mean, that's like the Catholic Church saying that a seminary is a safe haven for altar boys. We know that's a bunch of bullshit.
I guess you're right about that.
I mean, I don't see with this dude being under center like a whole lot of optimism for him this season because he don't have any good weapons. I don't know if Loomis is going to let Kellen Moore go get any weapons. I mean, it's very apparent that Loomis is just a puppet master and controlling everything.
Do you see the Saints being, and I know this is a crazy question, but do you see them being better or worse than last season?
I don't see him any better. I mean, what is this going to be like the third or fourth year with them being the last in the NFC South? I don't see them breaking up into anything better than they did last year with Derek Carr into the center.
What do you like? You bring in Kellen Moore, who's the youngest coach in the NFL. You would think that, and I'm not judging this man's moves yet. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what made them say, hey, you know what? We're going to stick with Derek. Even though supposedly Derek Carr was willing to explore options. That's my favorite part about the whole story, is that, of course, there's a kicker in it. It's a Derek Carr kicker. And Derek Carr supposedly wanted to explore his options. And this is the guy that we're going to have behind center next year, the guy that wanted to explore his options after doing such a half-ass job the last 2 years. He wanted to explore his options. This is the fucking guy.
Wouldn't you like to sit down one-on-one with Mickey Loomis off the TV camera and talk to this dude to see what's going through his mind, because I don't think anybody knows what's going through this guy's mind by keep sticking with Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr has proven himself to not be a winner for 11, 12 years in the NFL.
So what's going to change? What's going to change?
I don't think anything is. That's why I said I don't think this season's got a whole lot of optimistic future in it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding, but we like this every year at this part of the year. It's always the gossip era of football. We're just trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? If Derek Carr starts 2-0, how you gonna feel?
Well, he started 2-0 last year, and look how it ended. I mean, look, the first two games, they put up, 96 points, and then they took a big shit for the rest of the season. So even if they went 2-0, I mean, history's probably going to repeat itself.
All right, my brother. Well, I appreciate the call, as always. As always.
Yep. Have a good week, Devin. Glad to have you back, brother.
All right, my man. Take care. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. I was out a couple of weeks. We had to get the audio right in spread quarters. One of my audio boards went out after 6 years. And we had a supporter come through and sell me another one. So, shout out to him. Spread quarters.
Devin, how's it going, my friend?
Yo, what's going on?
This is your gambling buddy over here in Gulfport, the older guy.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm good, brother. Man, I'm kind of excited about Carr. Now, hear me out. They couldn't even evaluate the young players because of, Rattler. I mean, you have to be able to evaluate the younger talent, and they're going to have some massive – they're going to get younger. So you have to be able to evaluate the talent that's going to be younger. And with Carr, at least you have the baseline of him being an adequate quarterback, so you can at least judge your players going forward. You agree?
The whole Derek Carr being an adequate quarterback, he's made a career off of that, and I don't know, man. It just rubs me wrong. I don't like good enough. I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like my dad didn't tell me. My dad did
15.
Yeah, right. Like my dad didn't tell me go take out the trash, a couple times a week. He told me to take it out every day.
Every day.
So I had to make my bed every day. Derek Carr, he's a make your bed 3 times a week guy.
You think?
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. So when it comes to, and that's my biggest problem with Derek Carr, was I was sold that he was a leader. He's been anything but that. Hasn't been a leader. Do you think Derek Carr is going to take Spencer Rattler under his wings? No.
I don't think it matters. I think Rattler got ruined last year now. I really do. I don't think he's going to bounce back.
The only defense that I am willing to at least hear about the whole Derek Carr experience is the defense of he hasn't played with a whole healthy team. But when you say that, at the same time, it's like, who really does? And this goes back.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
That's why you get paid the money.
Right. And that's where Derek is definitely just good enough, because he's when it all falls down, he's going to tell you, hey, I couldn't play good because it all fell down.
Derek Camry Carr. He's a Camry. He'll get you there eventually, but the game will be over.
Yeah. That's right. Just like it is every year.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, baby. Let the other guys get on.
All right, man. Take care of yourself.
Who dat, baby?
Who dat? Hey, Mayo, did you see the Odell and Drewski rape case? No, I didn't. I got to be honest with you. I've been playing a lot of Xbox. Been playing WWE 2K25 and this game 7 Days to Die. It's an incredibly addicting video game. So I've been out the loop as far as extracurricular information like that. So no, I did not hear about that, but we do appreciate you bringing it forward in the chat, I guess. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. We're talking about the Saints, will they be a better or worse team this upcoming season? Are you excited about Derek Carr being back with the Saints another year? Spread quarters.
Yo, Dev.
Yo.
How you doing, bro?
Doing good. What's up?
Yo, I got two questions. One, can I ask you about LSU baseball, a winning team, before I ask you about the Saints?
Sure. It's maybe the only bright spot we have currently.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen them? What you think?
I've been watching a little bit. I always tell people I usually hop on the baseball train right around this time every year. So same thing with college basketball. So been watching a little bit, not a lot.
They look really good.
They do.
SEC plays start next week, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, no,
they look good.
They do.
And they got a pretty decent SEC schedule. So hopefully, would you ever go to Omaha if they would go?
Oh, I wish I would have went 2 years ago. It's one of the biggest missed opportunities of my life.
I went. It was fun. You should go. They got some wild shit you can get into out there in the Midwest. Believe it or not.
I believe before my time on this earth is done, I will go to Omaha. I just don't like to fly, so I'm at the drive.
Oh, I do the drive every year. 20 hours.
Oh my God.
When LSU goes, yes, it's about 50 stops.
20 hours.
20. Yeah, but I've done it 7 times.
I mean, do you pass up any nice sights, anything?
I mean, the worst part is the last stretch because you go through Iowa and Missouri, and it's just nothing. Just nothing. Actually, crazy. Real quick, I don't want to take up too much time, and I do want to ask you about the Saints. When we were coming home in 2008, we hit a deer on the way back, and we had to wait on a whole new rental car.
So you pass up, you said Iowa and Missouri. Aren't the Simpsons from Missouri, right? Springfield?
I don't really watch the Simpsons too much.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, they are. Yeah, Springfield. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only people I really know. I mean, and Nelly. He's from St. Louis.
There ain't nothing out there. There ain't shit out there.
Yeah.
It's boring. That part of the drive is tough. But, you're almost there, so you get the excitement, when you get close.
Would you take a train if they made the trains better in the United States? Maybe they had a train.
Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely would. I kind of want to take a train to Chicago for like a Bears Saints game one year.
Yeah.
If they ever play up there.
I'm just trying to take a train. They
nice.
need to get blackjack in the trains and, get a casino in the trains.
little gambling?
Yes.
Little gambling?
Get the trains back going, man. Get the trains.
That's innovative.
Yeah.
That's innovative right there.
Yeah, it's $1 billion idea.
My last questions were, I wanted to ask you about your Super Bowl weekend, but if we have time, I'll ask you that. My question was just how did you feel when you heard that, like, we restructured Carr and, he's coming back and just, worst case, I don't know, like, let's say we draft bad and stuff. I don't know. Do you think it'll be, like, probably another 7 to 10 years before we're, like, relevant again? Like, worst case?
Well,
I'm going to tell you. How did you feel about the Carr?
How I felt was I was about to go out to eat for my grandpa's 80th birthday. It was literally an hour before I left to go out to eat. So I felt ill. I felt like I wasn't going to eat good that night. And, it's just the worst news you could have got before dinner. Now, maybe this is a move. Maybe this is strictly a money move to where you're better off doing this than cutting ties with the money and right now. And maybe he may be the backup. Who knows? Who knows what they about to do?
Are you talking about would be the backup?
Yeah.
A little bit for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
But regardless, he's still on the team. He's still tied to the team. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the rhyme or reason are. I just don't care for this guy. That's just what it is. I don't care for him. Majority of fan base don't. So, of course, we're not happy to see this.
I mean, I wish I could get a montage of just like hate tweets and just like Derek Carr at press conference. He's just so arrogant for being so average. That's what really bothers me personally. He's so arrogant and cocky.
I think that bothers a lot of fans. Seriously.
It's like Mickey. He's like a player version of Mickey to me, in my opinion. That's how I think of him. But yeah, dude, how was the Super Bowl? Like, you didn't post, or at least I didn't see. You didn't post like too much, but just how was that? I was thinking you were gonna go like crazy. I know you said like it was. I heard you on the.
Look,
OTV,
I'll explain it to you real quick. Anytime you got something big like that coming down here, don't expect me to go crazy. Because, dude, I'm 32 years old, and those days of me like running around trying to find content are absolutely over with. Like, it's so over with, dude. So in a casket. It's not happening. Now, whatever happens in my life naturally, I'm great at vlogging. So the Super Bowl was overwhelming, dude. I had media passes. There was so many big wigs. A lot of, it was a pissing contest. That's how it was. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was super cool. But it's, I'm not getting backstage passes to the Super Bowl or, anything like that. I was just able to go to Media Row and kind of just live my life, man. It was pretty cool.
That's nice, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But all right.
Well, all right. I'll let you get out of here, bro. Yeah.
All right, dude.
Who that, bro?
Who dat? Take care. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. We talking about whatever you want. Obviously, we got some hot subjects on the board. John Cena did a heel turn since we've been gone. John Cena went from the goodest of guys and after 20 plus years has now turned into a bad guy. The world changed that night. Spread quarters.
What's going on, Devin? It's your boy Straws from Twitter. Hey, listen. The tough part about watching the Derek Carr restructuring, and the thing that drives me up a wall about it, how much divisiveness is this bringing to the locker room? Like, did you see the clip of, Juwan Johnson talking to Shador? I think it was Shador. Saying, we need to go get you and bring you in kind of thing.
Yeah, but, Juwan Johnson loves Derek Carr. If you watch any of Juwan Johnson's interviews throughout this past season, whenever, after practice, dude loves Derek Carr. So there is guys that love this dude on the team.
I mean, did you see Alvin's tweet? What was Alvin's tweet yesterday or 21 hours ago when he said, "I'm out the loop"?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's just, there's got to be guys on this team that are just tired of it, especially the guys who played with, Peyton and Breeze. Because it's just where's the direction of this team going? We don't have a stockpile of draft picks. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that we've restructured the cap a little bit, but it just seems like we're old and we don't have a lot of opportunity to move this thing in a better direction unless we were to just, I don't know, find a way to get fresh blood as the signal caller.
Yeah, you're going to go into another year if it goes how we think it's going to go, and we don't know. The draft, free agency is about to start. But the Saints ain't got a lot of money, even with the cap restructuring and shit. They still ain't got a lot of money. So you can't expect them, for instance, to go get a DK Metcalf like the Steelers did in a trade. All those shiny moves aren't going to happen. We're going to go into the season as an old vehicle. You see what I'm saying? It's not the Saints aren't. Yeah, the Saints are exactly. They are like the spitting image of who they got at quarterback. They're the Derek Carrs. They're the New Orleans Derek Carrs. That's what they are.
I mean, honestly, if I were to go into this thing, I might even call Pittsburgh if they end up letting Fields or Wilson go, however they decide to do it, and just see if I can pull one of those guys in for just a 1-year contract.
Now, I will say, I would take Justin Fields. Russell Wilson. That's like getting a Derek Carr. He's basically in the same category. Yeah. To me. Other than Russell Wilson can get to the playoffs. That's the difference.
Well, yeah, I mean, 5. What were we at last year? 5-12.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. The injuries.
At least Wilson had him at 10 wins in Pittsburgh.
And that's the thing. People love to talk about Derek Carr's stats and this, that, and the other. Guy doesn't stay healthy. So
no, he doesn't stay healthy. And even when the guy is. You know what made Drew Brees great? And I've said this to so many of my friends over so many years when we've had the debates about, Brady, Rodgers, Manning, on all that crap. Brees is a moments guy. That was what he was. Rodgers' 400 touchdown is some random 2-yard route to Devontae Adams. Brees' 400 touchdown is an 80-yarder to C.J. Spiller on Sunday Night Football in overtime.
Yeah.
Carr, when he is in the game, the stats lie to you. Because when the moment is there, they fall. He can't get it done. That game we had 2 years ago against the Rams, when we got blown out in SoFi, it's I heard so many people say, well, Carr got us back into the game. It's we were down 28 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit that we came back and lost by 10. Great.
Best thing you can tell people that put the stats on a pedestal for Derek Carr, all you got to tell them is, hey, watch the fucking football game. That's it. Watch the game.
How could you not?
If you watch the game, there's no way. If you watch however many games a season of Derek Carr, there's no way you come back after like talking about the stats. There's no fucking way.
No, there's no. I mean, I would literally take. There's realistically, there's got to be 25 quarterbacks in the league at this point. I'd probably take ahead of him.
I think it's at least 20. Seriously.
I mean, I can't stand guys like Kyler Murray, and at this point, I'd beg to have a guy like him over Carr.
Me too. Me too.
I mean,
I gotta let you. I gotta let you go, but I appreciate the call, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep doing what you're doing. Who dat?
All right, dude. Who dat? Saints Glazer in the chat says he's hoping Cena brings back the Thugonomics song. That was the last heel. I mean, and you can't call that a heel turn because that's kind of how he started, you know? Well, I guess technically he started as the guy in the tights. You know, just looked like a regular wrestler you make on 2K. But, man, I love Thugonomics, John Cena. That was fire. Spread quarters.
Yeah, spread quarters, bro. I'm fucking pacing around this halfway house, man, trying to hit a fucking Newport from somebody because I'm hearing this goddamn news. The Saints are stuck with this fucking ass clown for another 5 years. We're out the playoffs, my guy, for another 5 years. Okay? Are we selling the franchise? We selling the Chalmette. Okay? Call him the Chalmette Ain't. I'm good with it. Get rid of this fucking clown, bro.
All right, brother. Well, I hope you progress into a regular house that you can rent eventually, man. But I guess everybody's got to start somewhere when they get out the pen. But yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight, man. We're talking about the Derek Carr. You know, what's crazy about Twitter is I tweeted on Twitter when I saw the DK Metcalf news. Gotta love watching the whole league thrive while the Saints re-sign Dante Pettis. And, you know, you got people writing paragraphs under this tweet. I just naturally tweeted just right off my head, but people are just writing paragraphs under this thing talking about, oh, well, it's not even the season. Well, we can't talk about the Saints. I talk about the Saints 365 days a year, dude, since I was a kid. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo.
Hey.
Hello, Saint fan here, New York. You know, all I gotta say is this coming up season is gonna be really tough for us, I think, personally.
Brother, you okay?
Really
Are you all right?
I'm good. I'm good, man.
I mean, it sounds like you need like a hot towel on your forehead or something. I don't know, man. Something just sounds wrong.
This news has been making me sick, man. This Derek Carr news has been making me sick. So, that's all I gotta say.
All right, brother. Well, go take a fucking nap or something, dude. Shane O'Mac, the Hogan heel turn still ranks number one all time. For me, too. It was an incredible heel turn. But Cena is a solid, too. Shawn Michaels on Marty Jannetty. People won't remember that, though. Spread quarters.
Hey, Mayo, it's just that guy, AG.
What up, man?
How you been doing, my man?
Been all right, man. Just happy to be back on the mic.
Well, good. It's good to hear your voice again, man. I'm glad you're having a good time.
I am, man. It was a great Mardi Gras. How was your Mardi Gras?
It was all right. I mean, hung out with my girlfriend, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, that's what love will do to you, brother.
Yeah. But you were talking about the John Cena heel turn, and WWE just ranked that as the number one heel turn of all time.
You can't take anything that WWE rates serious because they are trying to destroy history at this point. So as soon as you said that WWE rated it, that's enough for me right there. They are so like in the present time that they starting to disrespect the old times. They don't even want to like acknowledge it.
Yeah. I mean, would you rank Hogan's NWO turn as number one of all time?
100,000%. 100,000%. Huh?
I mean, I can't argue with that.
You got to really think about this real quick. Like, all right. First of all, the deal is with the Hulk Hogan heel turn is that the internet, all that shit was not prevalent at that point, right? So
you're right.
Kayfabe was fucking real, dude. Like kayfabe, like everybody held on to kayfabe. Like I tell this story all the time. I remember seeing Stone Cold ran over by a car on a Monday Night Raw, and I went to school the next day, and I told my buddy, I was like, brother, I don't know if he's alive. You see what I'm saying? We had to wait until next week to find out if Stone Cold was alive. It was just different back then, right? So like when Hulk Hogan turned heel with NWO and he became the third guy, you talked about it just nonstop. You're like, this can't be true. I can't wait to watch the next episode. There was no information on, no lead up to it. Don't get me wrong. There was no lead up to John Cena turning heel, but Hulk Hogan, bro, like this guy was wrestling throughout the entire 80s. I'm talking about a worldwide figure. John Cena has been legendary, but Hulk Hogan, that run in the 80s and the 90s as a good guy and then turn into Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I mean, all you got to do is watch. I mean, I'm sure you remember. You watched the clip of Hulk Hogan turn into Hollywood Hulk Hogan. They throwing shit out the stands at him and shit.
And Tony Schiavone had one of the greatest calls ever.
Yes. I mean, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. But the John Cena one is definitely, for me, in the top 5 for sure. But you probably like 3, 2, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, what I like, though, about WWE now, it's become so unpredictable. Back then, you could just predict everything easily. And like this one, nobody really saw it coming.
No, I'll give them that. They held it close to the belt because... Man, I came back from Endymion that night, walked into the house, I turned it on, and it's happening. I'm like, what is going on? It's crazy.
Well, hey, WrestleMania is coming back to New Orleans, baby, next year.
Let's go, man. It's going to be a magical week.
It's going to be amazing. Well, hey, I'm going to open up the phone lines, brother. Who dat?
All right, man. Who dat? Yeah, I mean, let's just see where they go with the John Cena heel turn, too, because that's a big part of it, too. Like, you can pull off an amazing heel turn. Let's see where it goes. And I think another part about the Hulk Hogan going to Hollywood, Hulk Hogan one, he still had years left in him. This is John Cena's last year. So, like, Hollywood Hulk Hogan once WCW was done, wound up going to WWE, having an amazing match against The Rock. You know what I'm saying? At WrestleMania. Like, he still had years left. This is John Cena's last year. Call me back. I don't know. It was something magical about that NWO with Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo.
It's roast beef Ron, brother.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Hey, Mayo, let me tell you at the beginning here, this may not be one of my best calls, all right? Some people right now would say this is like the damn Jordan flu game, brother. I'm against the ropes right now, but I'm battling. You said you going live today. I said I'm with my boy Mayo, so let's make it work, brother.
Amen. I like that.
Amen. You want to know what's going on with me? What type of ailment or no?
Oh, my bad, roast beef.
Damn, dude.
My bad, brother. My bad. See, I'm working on that in my 30s. When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I need to make sure I ask them how they doing back. So, roast beef Ron, what's going on? What kind of ailment you dealing with?
Brother, it's all right. I got pink eye. All right? Shit. I'm on antibiotics.
You're a little old for pink eye, huh?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, brother. After hearing the first 7 callers, all right, and I'm in Minneapolis right now in a hotel room. I'm so depressed. Every time I come here, I have to come here for work a lot. I'm so depressed because we know what happened here, all right? I don't want to talk about that.
You can now. Don't hold it in if you don't,
the reality of our saints. I'm not mad at Derek Carr anymore. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, roast beef.
All right, sorry about that. I'm not mad at Derek. I'm not happy with Derek. I'm indifferent about Derek. I really don't care what the hell he does. Okay? That's the way I feel about him. I just want him, he wants to go test the market. Test the market, brother. Okay? Test it. I hear they play some football in Canada too. Okay? Go test it, brother.
I'm with you.
I just can't have this.
I'm with you, dude.
I mean, he doesn't want to be in the city. He doesn't want to be with the team. I don't know if this is true or not. They say that he ran off MT. Okay? Listen, it sounds like where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? Last time I remember, Michael Thomas suited up. Okay? And he played to win the game. I like that. He's a competitor. All right? Yeah, he got hurt a lot. All right? But, shit, we need some damn competitors. Let me tell you what's going to happen on a positive note. I've been thinking about this. I hear the Bears are interested in Ashton Genty. Okay, great. The Bears pick at number 10. We pick at number 9. All right? You want to move up a spot? And if you got a snot it out too. So you want to move up a spot? Brother, let's make the move with them. Let's hammer up on some picks. Okay? We got to get younger. We got to get younger fast. I actually believe in Kellen Moore. Okay? But I don't know what do we want this guy to do when he's stuck with damn Derek Carr? I don't know what you want. But you will rebuild this thing, okay? And we're going to have to do it to the draft. I saw your tweet, okay? We signed Dante Pettis. Meanwhile, DK Metcalf just got signed, okay? They got defensive end left and right that are damn difference makers that are getting signed, okay? I know we're in cap hell, but we got to make some changes. And don't even get me started on the damn Pelicans. Excuse me for this rant. All right. Until guys want to play in damn back-to-back games and lay it on the line, they're getting paid millions of dollars. Last time I checked, Jordan, Bird, Malone. Okay. You can take your pick. Reggie Miller, the guy weighed 116 pounds, soaking wet. But they went out there and they competed every damn day. I don't know what the hell's going on in the NBA. I'm not a fan anymore. These guys have got to compete.
Amen, Roast Beef Ron. I think that was a great transition into basketball. And also, yeah, man, it sucks that Derek Carr is still the quarterback. It really does. It really stinks. Stinks.
I've never seen anything like it. What do we do, Mayo? What do we do?
Man, that's the thing. That's the thing about this situation. You got to sit there and it's like, dude, I compare it to like, I don't know, like your mom was dating this guy that just, you at the house, at your mom's house, and she's dating this guy. He just sits on the couch and scratches his ass and watches The Price is Right all day. That's what I compare Derek Carr to.
Last thing, because I know we got to go. Hey, you got to go. Listen, I said, you know what? If it worked for Derek Carr, let me see if it works for me. I told my wife, I said, hey, baby, I'm going to go test the market. You know what she said? Get your fat ass out of here if you want to test the market. Maybe that's what we should tell Derek Carr. Okay? I mean,
you there?
That's all I got, brother.
All right, Roast Beef Ron. Well, no, I appreciate it, and it was very passionate.
We're coming back.
Yeah, we coming back. We coming back. That's right. We're going to bounce back because you know what? How far, down can we go? And I feel like we're there right now, so we coming back.
Well, I don't care how far we go. As long as we're together, we'll come out of it.
Amen. Roast Beef Ron.
Amen. All right, brother.
All right, bye. It's Roast Beef Ron. Shout out to Roast Beef Ron. Blue Plate Mayo loves Roast Beef Ron. They tell me all the time. They're like, hey, we love Roast Beef Ron. So we got to get Roast Beef Ron some Blue Plate shit. But yeah, it's just that's how I would describe Derek Carr. It's like somebody, it's like he's not your stepdad, but he's just this guy that your mom's dating, and he sits on the couch all day, scratching his ass, eating sandwiches, watching fucking Judge Mathis. That won't do anything. Nothing too much. Spread quarters.
Hey, what's up, Mayo?
Hey, what's happening?
Nothing much, man. Just want to say it's great to be on the show for the first time, calling up from Houston. Big fan of the show. I'm so thankful that this show exists. And, yeah, especially in times like this with, you know, this depressing-ass news involving Derek Carr. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh, man. So, but I would rather talk about positive stuff. And, yeah, it was something you mentioned already, you know, the John Cena heel turn. That's really big. I was beside myself when it happened. It was amazing. And, yeah, you know, I'd be willing to say it's the best one in WWE history because, of course, the Hogan NWO turn happened in WCW. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. I'm actually going to be there in Vegas going to WrestleMania next month.
Oh, really? That's tight. I mean, look, WrestleMania is going to be lit this year. That's the thing about The Rock, you know? The Rock adds value to something, man. And it's crazy, man. You look at, like, all these wrestlers from his era. First of all, you know, bless their heart, but a lot of them died. A lot of them in horrible shape. They could never do with The Rock's. And The Rock has made it this far to where he is still building huge storylines that are going into WrestleMania. I mean, dude, The Rock is his aura is so powerful to where he can bring Travis Scott in the ring with him, and Travis Scott can come out as a sellable product. Straight up.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely bringing a lot of eyes. I'd be willing to say it's the biggest it's been since probably the Attitude Era, and yeah, I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, no, it's in a great spot. I don't love everything they do. I'll be the first to tell you. I still think that they shove a lot of shit down your throat, to be honest. But it's starting to, you know, look, I watch every week, so I'm sure if the WWE, that's what they want, and I'm a part of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely it's not perfect, but I mean, you know, when they do something right, they really do it right. And, you know, and that gives me optimism about, you know, we're seeing this, how wrestling has started to come back. It gives me optimism that hopefully the Saints will come back. And, yeah, you know, I can't wait to see what eventually comes out of everything going on. And
Saints Super Bowl and then WrestleMania. How about that?
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. And yeah, I'm a regular viewer. I tune in just about every week, and I look forward to calling in again sometime soon. Thank you, Mayo.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me.
Appreciate it, man. Peace out.
Later. Here we go. Shane O'Mac in the chat. It's really not Carr's fault. Anytime they start with that, you know it's going to be some bullshit. He is who he is. The Saints put themselves in this position by not planning for life after Drew. Now they're stuck with an average to below average Carr. I don't give Derek Carr, I don't even want to give him average. I can't do it. I've watched 2 years of him. I can't give him average. Average could maybe get you to the playoffs. We finished with a few wins. Say what you want about it. He can't stay healthy. There's so many problems. He's disconnected from the city. His press conferences suck. He gets injured jumping on his head and doing dumb shit. You know, it's a brain cells thing. My bad, dude. I was talking. But it's just a brain cells thing for me, dude. Just looks like he looks like my uncle out there, you know, playing ball. Spread quarters.
Hey, Dev. That was the best thing I can say about Mickey Loomis running all this shit is at least the motherfucking tickets cheap. Man, the Tuesday before Fat Tuesday, I went to a game. A ticket parking pass cost me $22. Tell me how I spent more on a motherfucking mixed drink and a cheeseburger.
Wait, you there?
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, cut out for a second. My bad. I heard cheeseburger. My bad.
Yeah, Brian, you go buy a cheeseburger and a mixed drink, and the shit costs more than a ticket and a parking pass. As at least Mickey Loomis can do one thing right: keep the fucking tickets cheap. Other than that, I just had to fucking rant real quick. Who that?
Who
Love you,
that?
Dub.
Who that, brother? Take care, man. Look at this guy, the GOAT. You heard he's a car stand doing the stats thing. 40 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Brother, go watch the games. He's a loser. Go check the tape, dude. Go look at the end of the Eagles game when we had a chance to win the game and what he does. That's Derek Carr, brother. You could take your stats and shove them up your ass. Take all your stats and shove them up your ass. Right? Because when Drew was here and we were running around doing the stat thing, at least Drew was getting to the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker can't find the playoffs with a search warrant, dude. Take your stats and go put them in the closet, brother. Nobody wants to see them. Spread quarters.
Hey, what's going on, partner?
Hey, what's up?
Tony from out here.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
I just came on here to ask you who you think we need to draft in the draft.
Who don't we need to draft? Think about it. I mean, you could literally draft an offensive lineman, a receiver. You could go quarterback. You could go running back.
How you like Shadur Sanders?
I mean, if he fell to the Saints, I would want him, right? But that's probably not going to happen. I mean, this is Deion Sanders' kid. He's not going to fall to where the Saints are picking. I'm sorry. There's no way. I don't see it. No way.
How about Jackson Dart?
The Jackson Dart hype is heavy right now.
I love me some Jackson Dart. He showed out in the Senior Bowl. He was even better in the Combine. I think he's the future of the Saints.
So you would be willing to draft Jackson Dart, which you would have to probably use a first-round pick, obviously, and
could fall to I think Jackson Dart could fall to the second as well.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I don't know about that. But with that being said, you would be willing to say, hey, Spencer Rattler, see you later. We're going to go with this guy.
Fuck Spencer Rattler.
What he did to you?
Spencer Rattler a bum.
All right, well, tell us how you really feel.
Well, I just wanted to come on here and say I think we need to go all in on a quarterback in the draft.
I don't think Jackson Dart makes it to the second round. I just don't. I think there's too much hype on him.
And that's okay. I'm okay with using the ninth pick on Jackson Dart. I think he's worth it, and I think him or Shadur Sanders are the future of the Saints. Saints are making it to the Super Bowl, if not next year, the year after. I just wanted to say thank you, and who dat?
Who dat, brother? Oh, man. The draft's going to be interesting, though, because there's a few different ways they could go. I say it all the time. I just want the best possible player. Just like how Sean Payton used to say, I want the best possible player. That means if the receiver from Arizona is there, you should not hesitate in taking him because he can change the game. We need a game changer, bro. I don't care if it's on offense or defense. We need somebody, if he's on defense, he gets turnovers. He affects the ball carrier. Offenses lose sleep over this motherfucker. And if he's on offense, he can make plays. He can get into the end zone. Make something out of nothing. Play with a bonehead like Derek Carr and make him look good. You know, guys like that. Spread quarters.
What's happening, man? This is Cordell calling from Minnesota. What's happening?
Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Shout out Minnesota.
Hey,
wow.
Bro, yeah, man. Listen, I'm up here representing the Saints, so listen. I'm so drove behind the Derek Carr signing, right? Restructure.
Right.
Until the Saints get rid of Mickey Loomis, we gonna always be in this situation like this, bro. I'm telling you. Mickey Loomis don't know what he's doing no more, bro. We got to get rid of you. It starts with him, bro. I'm telling you right now. The other thing I wanted to say, I heard that one guy he was on your show earlier. He was saying how he didn't think Spencer Rattler was all that. I just sit up there and watched, some of Spencer Rattler highlights from the year. I'm telling you right now, bro, they got something with that kid. People tend to forget that the team was hurt. He had nobody. He literally had nobody to throw to really throw the ball to, and nobody blocking for him. His offensive line was almost all replacements, you know. So you got to give him a chance. I think he's probably gonna. I think he could beat Derek Carr out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so, I don't think that you're being off base here. Like, if you look at, Kubiak last year, the guy we had at offensive coordinator, he was horrible in the second half of almost every game.
Oh my God,
he was horrible. So return, what was Spencer Rattler in the second half? He wasn't as good, right? The adjustments weren't there. It starts with the coaching, right? And it wasn't happening. And you got a rookie with no receiver. His receivers who were unknown were hurt. Bob Memes was hurt.
His receivers.
Yeah, like
he was just meeting.
So I agree. Now you could use this same thing. You know, the Derek Carr stands. They're gonna say, "Hey, well, Derek Carr hasn't played with a healthy team. When he did, he went 2-0." I get it. I understand. But when you're talking about the future, there's no way you could just kick Spencer Rattler to the curb because he did show enough. He did.
Yeah, and Derek Carr's a $40 million quarterback. He was brought in to elevate players.
Right.
He's supposed to elevate the players that he's playing with.
And the only thing he's elevating is his legs in the recliner in California right now.
Bro. And jumping over people and on second down with your dumbass self. You know, man, it just don't make no sense. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm thanks for taking my call, man, and it's always great watching you on YouTube. I follow all of the the New Orleans podcast, so I'm a big fan up here, and I'm representing Who Dat Nation.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, and Who Dat to you all the way up there.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Peace.
All right, man. Take care. Last time I got on a plane, I flew to Minnesota. It was 2017. It's when the Saints opened against the Vikings. We got our ass kicked. The Vikings had Sam Bradford at quarterback. That was Kamara's rookie year. It was an awful game. But I will say this. When I went to Minnesota Stadium, dude, I'm telling you, bro, it was like being amongst a bunch of Vikings, like real-life Vikings. It was really loud. And as a fan, I was like, man, I don't know how my team's going to play in this shit. It was really loud. I'll never forget that shit. Spread quarters.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hope you had a happy Mardi Gras, Devin. Look, it's been a fucking unfucking believable week. I first off, I go to my neighbors for a crawfish burrow. Yesterday we couldn't find fucking crawfish with a fucking Amber Alert. But so we bowled today, right? So I go over there. They start telling me about my fucking health, Mayo. Oh, I drink too much. I smoke, all of this bullshit. I say, it's funny. This cocksucker that's telling me this, he speed walks around the block once a fucking month. Now he thinks he's fucking Richard Simmons. He's gonna tell me. He's gonna tell me about my health in front of my people. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, he does his fucking Peloton for an hour on a Sunday because his fucking wife makes him. Next thing you know, this cocksucker's eating fucking Popeyes for breakfast. Come on, man. Go fuck yourself. You can get the fuck out of here.
They don't.
Then like this. Go ahead. What you say?
I was just saying that's the motherfuckers you got to watch out for. The ones that preach but they don't practice it.
They're the worst. The worst.
Yeah.
Then I get this bomb dropped on me. Sometimes you might go to a crawfish bowl. It might be fun. Sometimes it gets toxic. The ex-old lady tells a friend of mine that she's HIV positive.
Oh,
when you break up with them, hope maybe they'll throw some through your window. They'll bust your car up. They might take your fucking dog. No, that's how she's gonna get back at me. I've been fucking her for a year, and then you come out the fucking woodwork, and now she tells me she's as positive as fucking Magic Johnson. I mean, what a fucking whore! These crawfish bowls are so fucking.
This was at a crawfish bowl. All of this?
This was at a fucking crawfish fucking burrow. At a burrow. And then they saw you going. That's how I knew you was going live. They're like, "Oh, your boy's going live tonight." They kept telling me, "Say something about Carr." I don't give a fuck at this point. He's a douchebag. He's a fucking a douchebag is a compliment. I don't even want to give him that. But look, there's only one thing I hope this year: that the whole fucking Houdat Nation boos his punk ass every time he steps one fucking foot in that fucking Superdome. Check my tape. Check my fucking tape. Check my fucking hairy asshole, you fucking pussy. Fuck him. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the year.
Great rest of the year. Yeah, I'm live. It's fucking March. Yeah, I'm live. Just wish me a great rest. It's March. I don't know if y'all missed Yeah, I'm live. If you missed this on Twitter, it's Yeah, I'm live and Cohen, the 13-year-old, 14-year-old kid that calls the show. They were beefing a couple weeks ago on a Twitter space. And when I tell you it's some of the funniest fucking shit you'll ever watch or listen to, it had me in stitches. It was so unexpected. But yeah, I'm live, and Cohen, the kid, are beefing right now. Or what? I don't know. It was over some hockey. It's when USA played Canada. Cohen's from Canada. And I think Cohen DM'd Yam Live when Canada won, and Yam Live didn't like it. So, yeah, it was hockey beef. Hockey beef. Hey, do me a favor, bro. Anybody in the stream right now, if y'all do me a favor, throw a like on the stream. That'll help the stream. That'll help people know that I'm still doing the stream. Motherfuckers might think, hey, hold the Mayo. The season ended. He ain't doing no more live shows. That's bullshit. That's bullshit is what that is. That was a crazy call, by the way. Just a lot to unpack in that last phone call. And I think we'll just end the show on that, actually. I think we'll end the show on that. On that phone call. On that Yeah, I'm live phone call. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We accomplished what we wanted to accomplish tonight. Talked about the state of the Saints right now, which is we broke as an 18-year-old. The Saints. So don't expect no crazy moves. We re-signed Dante Pettis. That's the situation that the Saints are in right now. We restructured Derek Carr. We signed a bunch of coaches and shit. Obviously Kellen Moore's the head coach now. Brandon Staley is the defensive coordinator. Nussmeier is going to be the offensive coordinator. We made a few moves, but most of them are coaching and restructuring. It's like starting a new business. That's what the Saints are doing. They're starting a new business, but it's hard to be excited. But that's just how it is at this point in the year, especially when you're coming off of winning very few football games the previous season. Yeah, dude, MVS hopefully resign. That's a receiver I would have liked to see the Saints. No disrespect to Dante Pettis. I would have liked to see the MVS resigning at this point by now. Because you want to talk about a difference maker. MVS was a difference maker. So, anyway. One more time here. I got merch, htmsports.com/shop. Whatever's left, hey, it's for sale. So check it out. I got Champion brand hoodies, Red Bean League hoodies. I got some Mardi Gras shit left in there. htmsports.com/shop for all the merchandise. HTM Live on Apple, Spotify, and of course right here on YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, like the stream, help the show out. And we'll be back again next Sunday. We'll be back again for HTM Live to open up the phone lines again and talk to the people as we inch closer to the NFL draft. Spread Quarters, last call.
Last call. All I want to say is Talladega. Put it in your fucking notebook. I'm going. I got a trailer and everything. We going. If you don't want to go, that's fine. But if you want to go, we got to set up.
Well, I want to go. I want to go. So
you going? All right, we in. It's the fucking greatest event. Oh my God! But look, okay, we going. Perfect.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right, later. See y'all at Talladega, baby.